Hello, my Akashic fam, and welcome to my channel. So I'm still trying out this new thing, or I don't want to say new, but I'm trying out being live on my laptop, and I think it's really cool. So, topic today is, I personally feel really close to this topic because it affects, it's pretty much me. So, as you see, the topic is witching while having a learning disability. What do I mean by that? Um, when having a disability, any type of disability, but I'm personally talking about having a learning disability. Um, One tends to think that why have a learning disability and be a witch? It's like saying, why have a learning disability and being a Christian? Or why have a disability and being a Jewish or a Catholic or what have you? Your disabilities doesn't make you, you make it. I've learned that through the years of me having a learning disability, from the time I was in elementary school, even till now, there's a lot of things I struggle with. Struggle with my reading comprehension. There's some things that I cannot pronounce, as you guys may notice. Sometimes I may go as far as having a lisp at times, and what have you. But it doesn't make you who you are. My main ones, I should say main ones, is pretty much math and reading. Now, don't get me wrong, I can read. It's just the way I read, how I read, um, the comprehension after reading has been my struggle with that. Math, I run from math if need be. The one thing that is getting me away from my fear from math is trying to find things that I enjoy, and that forces me to use math. I don't want to say force, I want to say enhance my mind to use math. I learned how to do math. I learned how to use math to my ability and to my magic workings. I use math in my daily life as far as budgeting my bank account. You know, half the time that's kind of screwed up, but that's another subject. I worked in retail, and in retail, you tend to pretty much be all like, try and count money, make sure you get the right amount of money, make sure you get all your items scanned. Even when you go to the grocery store, math is there. I've learned math is everywhere. I teach children using math, and I ain't gonna lie, 5th grade math is not the math that I grew up on. You learn angles and dimension, width, height, weight, whatever. It's just mind blowing. With me going back to school, how have you? How have you? I can't even talk right. I know I have to do math. It's not an easy topic for me. Reading is getting better, but as far as math is concerned, forget about it. The reason why I am going back to the topic at hand about witching while having a learning disability is because me having this ability, it makes me find ways to better, to become a better witch, to stay on top of things as a witch. And it's teaching me to be more focused, like with astrology. You gotta use numbers, numerology. You gotta use numerology. You gotta use numbers to make your sigils. And language. You gotta use it for science, because being a witch is always numbers. Yeah, make sure you got this amount correct in your oils. Make sure you have a pinch of this and a dash of that. You gotta use it for recipes when you are a witch. When you're making your potions, when you're making your brews, your oils, your waters, your essentials, your bath oils, what have you. Having your own business, whether it be an Etsy business, whether it be a Amazon business, or outside of a business. You gotta have your math. Because you gotta make sure you put in the right amount. If you're making something, you gotta make sure you have the right amount for this, the right amount for that. You gotta make sure that things are pretty much together. And I have to honestly say there's no running away from it. And I'm learning that. I'm learning there's no running away, especially with me being a teacher. There's no running away from numbers. Numbers is always going to be there and help you out, whether you like it or not. Time is I don't want to say money. Time is money, if you have a little business. Time management. You gotta make sure that when you do certain spells, you gotta look at, okay, is this the right time? I know when you look up the Void of Course online, or when you look at the planetary, anyways, hours, you gotta make sure, especially if it's military time. And for those who don't understand military time, that's a whole nother video. But you gotta make sure that you get your timing right when you do planetary hours in your magic. So there's a lot of math, a lot of reading, a lot of researching, a lot of trying to comprehend all that. Now, the best part about it is I have gotten a IQ test done during my learning disability testing, and there is testing out there even for adults. I scored pretty high, so I'm not dumb, which is a good thing. I'm not saying I'm super smart, because I'm not, but I have some smart points to where logically I could think things through. I could think about certain things and use it in certain ways, like magical workings, logically. So, as a witch with this learning disability, it's helping me become better. It's helping me personally to get my mind going, get my mind thinking about what's next, how to handle this next. How much should I put in this and how much should I put in that? Or is this okay? Is this not okay? What time should I do this? How should I time this? And all that stuff. And I just feel it people just feels like, regardless of what type of disability you have, even if it's just a simple physical disability, you can't be a witch. People would think, oh, well, you have ADHD. Um, you can't be a witch. You can, because that could help you be more like, yeah, I don't want to say force you to doing more spell work or whatever, but it'll get you more um occupied, I guess you could say. Um ADHD, um autism even. Um it's it helps. It teaches you how to find something you love and be focused, whether it be gardening, um, which I love gardening. I would love to garden once backyard is free of crazy ass mosquitoes. Um, but anything, it doesn't matter. And I know I'm just randomly talking because I'm just I have a lot on my mind, but just having having a disability doesn't enable you to